Hello, this is Kim from Fairly Fiber, and I wanted to show you some of the stuff I've been working on lately. Um, Today I have a sock spin that I did last year, and this is what's left of it, and you can't see the colors very well, but it's yellow and red and blue, kind of a pinkish. And this is, like I said, all I have left. But here's the socks right here. And because I used the same skein, they each turned out just a little bit different. But it's kind of sparkly and pretty, and they're the most comfortable socks I have, and I love them. I just finished this spin last week. This is another sock blend, and I was hoping to make socks out of this, but I'm having trouble finding a pattern that uses around 300 and 60 yards, which is what I have from the two skeins. This is a 3-ply, spun up across the top, ascending width stripes or descending width stripes. And I Navajo plied it to try and keep the colors together. So it's a little bit thicker than I would have liked, but I think it'll make a great socks. I don't know if you can see that. There. Here I have a practice spin from spinning across the top, and I dyed this up. It's Australian Merino. It was a very poor fiber prep, old, stuck to itself. It was awful. I dyed it up using Wilton's food coloring, Wilton's cake decorating gels, and I spun across the top, and Navajo plied this one. So it's a 3-ply, and the colors kind of stay together, and it's really pretty. This is the same thing, the same prep, the same spin, but instead of Navajo plying, I 2-plied it from a center pole ball, and there's some barber poling, so it's quite different. But I like them both. Here's a 100% Cheviot spin that I was working the natural color fiber as a consistent spin, attempting to do consistent, and then I took all the Kool-Aid dyed bits and all the bright colors and just spun them up in a hurry, and it was not consistent. And then I plied it together and made this gorgeous yarn. All the different colors. There's no blue and there's no purple. It's really pretty. And I used most of it to make this gorgeous shawl, which I made for my 12-year-old daughter. And she tossed it on her floor, so I kind of borrowed it from her. And I'm going to let her use it, wear it whenever she wants to. Then I have some gloves that I made from my Gulf Coast native sheep fleece that I dyed using Wilton's violet and vinegar, so it kind of split. Now the colors aren't as clear as they were. The Wilton's changes. Sorry about that interruption. I dyed this up using the Wilton's violet, and the colors are not as consistent, as solid and vibrant as I was hoping they would be, but I still like it. And I'm knitting a pair of socks with it. Gloves. So here's the first glove, and it's really pretty. I forget the name of the pattern, but I love how the colors split during the dyeing process, and they're creating a lot of color texture along with the cables. And I'm in the middle of the second one. I just got half of the thumb gusset done or so. Here's the other side. My yarn's in the way. So I have about, I think, 4 or 5 skeins of this, and each skein was done differently, was spun up different, and so they're not the same. I was going to make a sweater with it, but I didn't do the same type of spinning, and every skein turned out a different thickness, a different, I don't know, just every skein turned out different. So I can't make a sweater out of it. Here is some leg warmers I made with my first ever sock spin. They're short, and they're supposed to go over the cuff of my boot when I wear leggings, and either this part be at the bottom inside the boot, and this part kind of fold down like this. So inside the boot, outside. Or wear them this way, like that, and let this part just roll naturally. They're short, but I like them, and I wore them quite a bit during the winter. I even bought skinny jeans just so I could wear these. I'm so funny. And then we have a spin in progress, which is silk hankies. Trying to get the lighting to work here. And I'm spinning this very, very thin. And my drafting zone is somewhere around a foot or two when I spin these. And this I started last year, and I've worked on it here and there. Not very much. And I wanted to show you a mod I did to my Babe spinning wheel because I think it's interesting. I believe I dreamed it up. I use only the lace bobbins, and I needed a big plying bobbin that will do lace. I don't like the larger whorl because it's only 2.5 to 1 ratio, which isn't that great. So I came up with an idea to turn this into a lace bobbin. So I put some hot glue around the edge. You can see it there. And now when I'm applying a very fine lace, I can put my drive band right here. And the glue keeps it from falling off. And there I have a lace plying bobbin. I don't know how long this will last, and it's not really the best fix in the world, but it does work. I have used it. Anyway, that's just about all I've got as far as progress stuff. I do have some delicious fiber that I wanted to share. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but this is I believe this one is merino, baby camel, and tussa. And it's incredibly soft and a beautiful light brown. There you go. It's gorgeous. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's somewhere around an ounce, a little bit less. It's just beautiful. Then I have Polworth, yak, and tussa. It's a much darker brown. You can see the streaks in it. Probably the yak. I don't know. I've never spun anything like this. And again, it's incredibly soft. And I just cannot wait to spin this, but I'm afraid I'm going to ruin it, so I'm kind of waiting. I'll probably have to spin this over the fold, from the fold. And I'm kind of scared, like I said, that I'll ruin it. It's so soft. Anyway, that's all I have for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.